Hello lads, I welcome you all to a new video. I know that it's been a while, but I got pneumonia, so it's yeah, not been the easiest and bestest. I'll try to not cough in the video, or at least try to pause the recording whenever I need to cough, cause yeah, it sucks a lot. But yeah, the show must go on, so let's continue. Ah, bloody hell. Do you realize just how exhausting it all is? Everyone telling me how worried they are. You constantly checking my arms, and waking up most days. Body's sick of it. As I continue to speak, my voice grows more and more shaky and my heart starts to beat more erratically. I don't mean to yell, but I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. Once more, I turn from her and lean against the counter, this time hiding my eyes behind my palms. I could have lost my temper at anyone, but of course, it had to be Sarah. I feel her come up behind me and rest her hand on my shoulder. You should go. I'm not leaving. Okay, I won't be able to do the voices. I'm happy that I can even speak. So yeah, today, it's just gonna be probably no voices at all. Cause yeah, Jesus Christ, whenever I pause the video, it's gonna make like the music go fucking haywire. I said like I cannot do anything about that. I remove my hands from my eyes and look straight at her. As I speak, I'm barely holding back my tears. No, I'm not asking you, I'm fucking telling you. You should go. Please. Dios mío. Oh. No, I'm not giving up on you. Sarah pulls me into a tight embrace. It takes me a while to reciprocate her embrace, but I eventually do. As I cling to her, I press my mouth against her shoulders as I attempt to muffle my sobs. I feel Sarah run her hand through the hair on the back of my head. We're all here for you. Fuck. Yeah, no. Jesus. And no matter how hard it gets, we'll always be here. You're getting a fucking triple dose of Atazoth ASMR, cause bloody hell. Again, I know she cares. And aside from Monica not being here, that's the part that hurts. Sarah already has her own demons she's fighting. She doesn't need me to make things worse. Aside from my sobs, I'm silent. Eventually, we release each other. I hope you know I meant every word of that. I wipe my eyes. I know, sir. I know I said I didn't want you coming in tomorrow, and to be honest, I still don't. But if you do, would you mind if the girls and I walk to school with you? As much as I want to say no and give her one of the several possible excuses I could come up with, I can't deny I would appreciate the company. Yeah, I think I'd like that. Gotta hold it together. At least for the recording. Bloody hell, well, yeah, only 4 minutes in. This will be a bloody struggle. Through her tears, Sarah beams brightly. I scratch at the back of my neck. Also, I'm sorry for yelling at you. It's fine. You did kinda scare me a little though. I look away a bit and blush faintly. I need to get a grip. I'm guessing you're gonna be going home now? I was thinking about staying over for a bit, you know, like old times. A slight smile forms across my lips. Nostalgia can be a sweet thing. Yeah, I'd like that. Damn, DDLC is 7 years old now, that's crazy. Sarah stayed for the next few hours. Staying true to her word, she asked both Natsuki and Yuri if they wanted to walk with us tomorrow. Luckily for us, they're more than happy to. After she left, I went upstairs and was able to bring myself to untie the towel from the handle. Jeez. I forgot that Atazoth was considering hanging himself with a towel. Jesus Christ, or choking himself out, I guess. I ended up dumping the towel back in the bathroom. As for now, I'm lying on my bed, looking up at the ceiling. They seem to speed by, but then again, they're just weekends in general. As I try to relax though, I can't help but think about the memorial tomorrow. I know I told Sarah that I'm fine coming in. A good chunk of me is still sure of that fact. I desperately want to move on from the pain of Monica being taken away from me. But there is just another part of me that's wondering if I'm trying to force myself to move on too soon. Feeling exhausted, I try to close my eyes and get some rest. Okay, I did not think that pushing through the sickness would be this bloody hard. Jesus, I thought that, yeah, cough once in a while. But no, I feel like my chest is gonna bloody explode from coughing. Jesus. I can't sleep. Like most nights, I just see her. I sit up in my bed and bury my head against my knees. Breathing heavily, my eyes look towards my cabin. No. Yeah, exactly, no. Not now. You've just gone barely 2 days without it. You can make a fart. I force myself to look away, burying my face deeper against my knees. If I can see it, I can't be tempted, right? My eyes go on a constant back and forth between my bed and the cabinet. It lasts for what feels like a good few minutes until they eventually settle on the cabinet. No, Atazoth, come on! My body takes control of itself once again as my arm reaches towards the top drawer. I open it and pull it out. My eyes scan the sharp edge of the steel as I find myself face to face with my makeshift coping mechanism. My heart plummets. Sucking in the air through my teeth, I press the cold blade against my left brace. Did he say? Yeah. Just one more time, Atazoth. One more time. Damn. I find myself in a dark hallway. What? Huh? I keep walking, but the hall is never ending. It's a recurring dream I've been having. It's one I can't control no matter how much I try. I know whose house I'm in. Much like every time I have this dream, I keep walking, trying every door to no avail. Eventually, though, I come across the door I always do. One with a slightly bloody doorknob. That's her door. My man's going completely insane, Jesus. I grip it tightly, taking a deep breath. I gently open the door. Thank God, I'm forced awake by the sound of my alarm. Thankfully, so I didn't need to see that sight again. This is probably gonna be the only video that I make during my sickness, cause yeah, forcing myself through it, it's not good. Bloody hiccups, Jesus. Whew. Thankfully so I didn't need to see that sight again. I check my phone. 6:30 AM. I'm actually surprised I managed to wake up on time. The past few times I've used an alarm, I've just slept through it. Maybe it's because I know the girls are going to be waiting for me. Maybe it's because of that. Whichever it is, point is I'm awake. I get up and fetch my uniform from the closet, silencing my alarm as I do so. Before I get my shirt on though, I look at both my arms with deep regret. I was doing so well. There is some bandages downstairs, I can use them. Taking the rest of my uniform with me, I head to the kitchen. I rest my shirt, blazer and tie on the table before I start to search for the bandages. I check every shelf and cupboard until I eventually find them. I carefully wrap them over the wounds. My uniform should be enough to hide them. At least I hope so. As I'm buttoning up my shirt, there's a knock at the door. I unlock the door and open it to see Natsuki and Mamoru standing there. That's a depressing sight. They both share a similar look of concern as they look at me. Yeah. Jesus. Considering everything that's happened, coupled with my general lack of contact with anyone outside of Sarah and Mama, I can't say I'm surprised. Hey, you two. Hey. You doing okay? I nod. Yeah, I'm fine. Just woke up not too long ago. I don't tell either of them about my dream or what I've done the night before. Smart. I then turn to Mama and smile nervously. Been a while, hasn't it? It has. I'm glad you're doing alright. Atazoth, stop fucking lying. How's your mum been doing? She's been okay. Still quite annoyed about having to go on the trip, but still okay nonetheless. Mamoru nods. He then turns to Natsuki. I'll be off now. You got your keys, right? It's so refreshing. I know I said this before, but to see Natsuki have a normal parent that doesn't want to fucking kill her, it's very refreshing. Natsuki takes her house keys from her pocket to show Mamoru. You're gonna be back normal time? I should be, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you when I'm back. Mamoru waves to me before heading out. As soon as I hear the car leaving, I speak. Quite surprised he came with you. He cares about you too, you know. No, I know that. I just meant I thought he would have been at work already. I mean, I would have just walked down, but Dad woke up a little later than usual. So I just decided screw it and asked him to drop me off. She smiles cheerily, contrasting with her earlier display of worry. Knowing Natsuki though, it's still on her mind. This is hard. I then head to the kitchen to fetch my blazer and bag, and immediately heading back down. Fuck. Nah, Zem. Immediately heading back to Natsuki after I do. What do you wanna do before Sarah and Yera get here? To be honest, I didn't really think about that. I just kinda assumed Sarah would have been here before me. I check my phone for the time. 6:58 am. Sarah should be up by now. As if on cue, there is then a knock. Once more, I open the door. Morning, Atazoth. Sarah's cheer radiates across the room. Her smiles warmly in my direction. Considering what's happening today, it's a bit strange seeing their smiles. My guest best? Ah, yes. Speech. My best guess is that they're trying to remain positive. Morning, it's great to see you both. Anyways, we're gonna get going? I knew it would be considerably early, but I personally wouldn't mind having a slower walk. If that's okay with everyone. I mean, I don't mind. You too? I look towards both Natsuki and Sarah. I wouldn't mind that. Natsuki nods in agreement. The four of us then walk out. We initially start walking in a group, but I soon end up merely trailing behind them, and up looking towards the ground. I know they are trying their best to remain optimistic, but I can't. No matter how I... No matter how I... Fuck! No matter how hard I try to move forward, my mind just ends up taking several steps back. You can't move on. You never will. I look back up to the three girls. You can't keep dragging them along with you. No, Atazoth, please. Stop thinking of killing yourself. Would be nice. We don't want the exit music 2.0, please. Oh. Who knows how many 0.0, because there are so many fucking exit music versions. I stop in my tracks and raise my hand to my head. A painful, irritating migraine shoots through the side of my head. My breathing grows heavy as I stand. Eventually, though, I'm pulled back into reality by a hand gently grabbing hold of my bicep. Why the bicep? Huh? I look to my side and see her standing there, her cheeks rosy and her expression one of worry. Are you alright, Atazoth? Seeing her this close slightly flusters me. It's nothing. Just a slight headache. My eyes dart forward to see Natsuki and Sarah. Just how long have I been spaced out? They gently smiles towards the other girls and gestures towards them, presumably to tell them to carry on. I didn't see them walking until they turn a corner. Would you like to walk together? Considering how close she is, I don't think I have much an option. Plus, I didn't really talk to her at the funeral. I mean, I'm probably gonna be awful company, but I wouldn't mind. The pair of us start to walk in silence. There is this feeling of awkwardness. I can't tell if it's because of how close she is, the small glances she makes in my direction, or something else. Knowing me though, it's probably my mind making things worse than they seem. Not probably, that's exactly it. After the silence lasts a little longer, Iris starts to softly speak up. So, I know we didn't talk much on Saturday, so I just wanted to ask how you've been. I already know the answer to that question, but it's something I can't bring myself to admit. I've been fine. Well, not completely fine. I did cry a little and I threw up a bit yesterday. Besides that, I'm fine. I have to say I didn't expect you to come in today. I was gonna have to come back at some point. I can't stay cooped up at home forever, and I certainly can't keep hiding from what happened. It's only after I said that when I started to notice when I started to notice you were getting a little uncomfortable by my unknowingly harsh tone. Sorry, I didn't. You don't have to apologize. I can imagine it's still quite difficult, like dealing with all this. I exhale. I remember you were saying that if I wanted to, I could talk to her about anything that was bothering me. Of course, that was before Monica. Surely the offer would still stand, right? It is difficult. Wait, I gotta cough first. Coughing finished. You ever wake up in the middle of the night because it feels like someone's there only to realize you're alone? She wordlessly fumbles with a strand of her hair. Once or twice, but that was a while ago. Not I'm trying to compare with what you're going through to a silly little fantasy of mine. I just, anyway, it's fine. But that's how it feels most nights. Bloody hell. Like, obviously, I cannot really know how Atazoth feels like it, so I know that my size and stuff like that is a bit, uh, fucking insensitive, you could say, I don't know. But, Jesus, whew, this is hard. I still feel Monica's presence more than I'd like to admit, and sometimes it's hard to tell whether or not that's a good thing. Also, quickly before we continue, the 20 sub special, where there is gonna be a small little announcement, is still happening. Yeah, I just, well, I was lazy before I got sick. Now I'm sick, so I can't really work on it. But yeah, I'll try to do it as soon as possible after I'm healthy, and do more videos after I'm healthy. Cause yeah, in this state I can't really do them, cause I'm struggling hard. But yeah, I gotta pop out a video at least. After those, 11 days since the last one. My breathing is slowly building speed once again. You loved her Atazoth. Of course she'll be on your mind. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about what happened. A warm, comforting smile then comes over Yuri's face as she gently squeezes my hand. Never forget that I'm here for you, Atazoth. We are all here for you. The look in her eyes, that smile and her grip on my hand reminds me of how Monica used to be with me. Could she be trying to... No, you did. She's just being nice. Thank you. Thank you, Atazoth. My heart's beating like it wants to burst out of my chest. It then seems that Yuri realizes what she was doing. Sorry, I didn't mean to. She releases my hand and shrinks into herself. I tell her it's okay, but I'm honestly speechless. I simply nod and we continue to walk to school in a tense, awkward silence. We eventually catch up with Sarah and Natsuki. We more or less woke up to that. However, Yuri ends up walking straight past the three of us and directly into school. From the slight glimpse I got of her though, I noticed her face was still crimson. Natsuki ups to chase after her. What's up with Yuri? I was talking about how I've been and she just started holding my hand. As soon as she realized what she was doing, she just, I don't know, I guess she kinda freaked out. Sorry flashes me a very glad. You still want me to walk with you? I know, and we continue on our way. As Sarah accompanies me to class, I can feel the eyes of all the other students etch themselves into my skin. They're staring with gold-shocked expressions, almost like they've seen a ghost. I bite the inside of my lip in a vain attempt to silence my conscience. There is whispers too. Whether they're about me or not, I don't know, but they are whispers nonetheless. Eventually, though, we make it to my first class of the week. Before Sarah goes off to her own class, I ask her one last thing. When's the memorial? My voice is dry, hushed, and monotone. I'm not too sure, but I'm guessing it will probably be during first break. I nod, my eyes drifting towards the door. I guess I'll see you there then. I silent nod is my only response to Sarah's downcast tone. After some slight hesitation, she slinks away into the crowd as she goes off to her own class. As for me, I just idly stand around just waiting for the bell to ring. It eventually does. I sigh. Let's get this over with, I suppose. Phew. Alrighty then. Of course, it's raining, Jesus. Well, lads, I hope you enjoyed the video. Press like, comment, subscribe. Pray for my health, because I'm not doing well. And I'll see you when I see you, because this is gonna take a while until I'm healthy enough. So yeah. Bye bye.